The boy who was afraid to speak. Rahim was a quiet boy from a small town. He was good at many subjects, but English was different. When his teacher spoke in English, Rahim understood some words, but not everything. When he tried to speak, his voice became weak. He often thought, "My pronunciation is bad. My grammar is wrong. Everyone will laugh at me." Because of this fear, Rahim avoided speaking English. He preferred to stay silent. One day, his school invited a guest speaker. Her name was Miss Sarah. She had studied abroad and spoke English fluently. The students were excited to listen to her. Miss Sarah started her speech with a simple sentence: "English is not about perfection, it is about communication." Rahim listened carefully. She continued, "When I was young, I was also afraid to speak English. I made many mistakes, but mistakes are proof that you are trying." Those words touched Rahim's heart. A small challenge. At the end of the program, Miss Sarah gave the students a challenge. For the next 30 days, she said, speak at least 5 sentences in English every day. It does not matter if they are simple, just speak. Rahim decided to accept the challenge. On the first day, he stood in front of the mirror and said, "My name is Rahim. I am a student. I live in a small town. I like football. I want to improve my English." It felt strange, but he completed his 5 sentences. Learning through stories. Rahim realized that grammar books made him bored, so he chose a different method. He started reading short English stories. The first story was about a farmer and his lazy son. The story was simple but interesting. Rahim learned new words like hard-working, honest, promise, future, effort. He wrote the words in a notebook and made his own sentences. Honesty is important. Hard work gives a better future. I will make an effort. Every night he read one short story. Sometimes he did not understand everything, but he guessed the meaning from the context. Slowly, English became fun. The power of listening. Rahim also started listening to English conversations on his phone. At first, he could not understand the full sentences. The speakers talked too fast. But he did not give up. He listened again and again. He repeated the sentences. He paused the video and copied the pronunciation. He noticed something interesting. Native speakers did not speak perfectly. Sometimes they stopped. Sometimes they corrected themselves. Rahim understood an important lesson. Speaking naturally is more important than speaking perfectly. The first real conversation. Afternoon, Rahim met a new student named Alex. Alex had moved from another country. He spoke English very well, but did not know the local language. The teacher asked Rahim to help Alex. Rahim felt nervous. This was his first real English conversation. He walked toward Alex and said, "Hello, my name is Rahim. Can I help you?" Alex smiled. "Yes, thank you. I am new here." They started talking. Rahim spoke slowly. He made small mistakes, but Alex understood him. For the first time, Rahim realized something powerful. Communication is more important than perfection. After school, Rahim felt proud. He had spoken English with a real person. Facing failure. A few weeks later, the English teacher organized a reading competition. Rahim decided to participate. He practiced his story many times, but on the competition day, he felt very nervous. When he stood in front of the class, he forgot one line. He stopped speaking for a few seconds. Some students whispered. Rahim felt embarrassed. He finished quickly and sat down. He did not win any prize. That evening, he felt disappointed. Maybe I am not good at English, he thought. But then he remembered Miss Sarah's words. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Instead of quitting, Rahim listened to his recorded performance. He noticed where he made mistakes. He practiced again. Failure became his teacher. Building confidence. Rahim created a simple daily routine. Morning, read one page of an English story. Afternoon, learn 5 new words. Evening, speak English for 10 minutes. Night, listen to a short English video. He followed this routine for 3 months. Gradually, his vocabulary improved. His pronunciation became clearer. He started thinking in English instead of translating every sentence from his native language. One day, his teacher asked, "Who can explain this paragraph in English?" Rahim raised his hand. He explained the paragraph clearly and confidently. The class was surprised. "Excellent, Rahim," the teacher said. Those words gave him new energy. A big opportunity. At the end of the year, the school organized an English drama festival. The students had to perform a short play in English. Rahim's friends encouraged him to join. "You speak well now," they said. Rahim agreed. He received the role of a young leader who motivates others. He practiced his lines every day. "We must believe in ourselves. We must work hard. We must never give up." During rehearsals, he spoke loudly and clearly. He focused on pronunciation and expression. Finally, the big day arrived. The hall was full of students and teachers. The lights were bright. Rahim felt nervous, but not afraid. When his turn came, he delivered his lines with confidence and emotion. The audience clapped loudly at the end of the play. This time, Rahim did not just participate, he shined. The real transformation. Months ago, Rahim was afraid to say even one sentence in English. Now he was speaking on stage. What changed? Not his talent, not his background, not his school. What changed was his mindset. He understood that learning English is a journey. It requires patience, practice, and courage. He stopped worrying about mistakes. He focused on improvement. He enjoyed the process. English was no longer a scary subject. It became a tool, a bridge to new friends, new ideas, and new opportunities. A message for you. If you are afraid to speak English, remember Rahim's story.